So I was taking a bath, as one does when you have, multiple chronic illnesses. And my husband and I were talking, and I just got this a massive intuitive download that I want to share. I feel like when I'm in the bath, the frequencies are so much louder because that's my element, because my first three signs are water, and every time I swear I'm in there, I get these massive downloads. One of my dearest friends, my oldest friend actually, she will be so excited when she calls me be up and I'm in the tub because she knows that's the best time to ask the intuitive questions. So back to the story. So what happened was I got this download of a perspective that was just so incredibly amazing. So you've heard my theory about it's the one about how when we have certain trauma, we will wear these different lenses over our eyes, and it's more like a VR headset that you can kind of see through things, but it's clouded, right? But it's like you're in it and that's all that is, right? That's what you're existing. And when we have our trauma, we're seeing through these lenses. So when we're having a conversation with someone, we can misunderstand something that they're saying because we're seeing through that lens of the trauma. You got me? And then this is what I learned today, okay? That the trauma has a code, a set word of a belief, a core belief that you have that's in your mind that got programmed from an intrusive thought that got proven to you that this thought should exist. We'll use a code that I see very similar in people around me, especially in my private practice. And the code is not enough, okay? And you have certain situations in your life that happens that showcase that enough thought, the I'm not enough, that gets tied to I'm unworthy, right? And I'm unlovable. That program, right? The not enough, it has its tier, okay? And how this not enough code gets put into the system, right? You will have different points in your life, different experiences where you tried something and then you wanting to find out that you were enough, that you were lovable. Well, the not enough moment happened. Not once, not twice, not three, not four, not five. Like, it happened a significant amount of time that the code of the intrusive thought got programmed into your brain to say, hey, we indeed are not enough because of this happened, because this happened and this happened. And that it completely completed the code. Why I'm just so freaking excited right now is because I understood something. Is that by understanding the intrusive thought, the code, the thought process of I'm not enough, right? It is what you need to put into your brain to remove the whole thing of all the stuff that makes that this belief is existing in your subconscious. And it's kind of like when you have those lenses, right? And they start to crack when you start to see that this intrusive thought, this code in your mind, it's incorrect. And the more you find the pieces of the puzzle that made this command code exist, it starts to fall apart. Then the lenses start to crack and get all messy and awful, and then they're gone. And then you can go back to the I am not enough, right? That's underneath the I'm unlovable, right? Okay, the I'm not enough code. Then you could go into the subconscious brain with someone like me and able to unwrite that code and change that code because you know what the original code is. It's just so exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so exciting to me because this means that I will be able to not only help myself more efficiently, but I will be able to help people more in my Reiki hypnosis guided meditation sessions. This means that hopefully the process won't be as long. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Because once you remove that intrusive thought, that original programming that is tied to your core beliefs, that is driving your thought processes and also your absorbing of what's around you, once you're able to remove the goggles, it's like taking the red pill in Matrix. You're able to see what is and see what the other person is in front of you saying to you. It is being able to understand yourself in a way because you're actually listening to yourself. Because how can you listen to yourself and understand yourself and heal if you're looking through all of these trauma VR filters? You can't do it. You got to do it. And this is why some people who have truly honestly changed in their life, and people are like, well, how did you do that? It's because they removed all that crap. They're awake now. They know what patterns have caused them to think certain ways and what traumas they've had. And the reason why you have the traumas in the first place, at least in my opinion, is for you to understand full concepts of things, because we are in the earth school after all. We're souls, these divine beings in these avatars having a human experience, right? And so to understand a full concept, you have to understand the complete opposite of said concept and everything in between, all the layers. Everything is multifaceted. Oh my gosh, so excited.